All right, now we have Sam Pittman II, the author of the delightful Alligator Jazz. So take it away, or do you go by Samuel or Sam?
Sam is fine.
Sam is fine. I'm sorry, I should have used the name that's actually on your book, probably. But take it away, Samuel.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. First, I want to wish my mom a happy birthday. Her name is Floydie Pittman. She has a twin brother named Floyd, Floyd Woodfork, so I wish him a happy birthday also. I am a part of the Brazos Valley SCBWI, and I've been writing since I was in second grade. I love writing. I love books. I've written more poetry than anything else, and Alligator Jazz is a picture book in rhyming verse. I'm a middle school language arts teacher, and I love my job. Um, I started writing poetry in seventh grade, and I tell my students that that's when I started writing. So seventh grade, and teaching poetry is special to me because of that. Alligator Jazz is illustrated by Sheila Bailey. She's an amazing illustrator and artist, and it's published by Pelican Publishing out of Louisiana. It came out in 2018, and we are currently working on a sequel.
That's awesome. When does the sequel come out, or is it
We're still in, it's
announced yet?
in the works.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
Yep, yep, yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about the process of writing it, maybe?
My process in general, I work on things a little bit at a time, I guess. Alligator Jazz, I started it one summer and finished it, I think, the next summer. And a lot of my projects are like that. I have an idea and I'll put it on my notes app now on my phone, or I'll write it down. And then I get to it when I get to it. I do most of my writing during the summertime. Being a teacher, it's more difficult to write during the school year. And so when I have free time in the summer, that's when I do the bulk of my writing. So Alligator Jazz followed the process of, like I said, most of my works. I get an idea, I write it down. I let it. I think about it, I add to it, I put it down, I come back to it, and that's how it goes.
Can I ask a question? What was your inspiration for this book?
Um, I don't remember, honestly. Most of my ideas, they come to me, I write them down, and I try to flesh them out. And so it's difficult for me sometimes to say, I got this idea from this, or I got this this idea from here. When they come to me, I try to write them down, and then when I have another idea, I write that down. And so I have a lot of stuff that I'm working on.
Great.
How many projects do you think you have like going at once in your whatever to be finished drawer, whatever?
If you include anything I've ever written down, then hundreds.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
that's like I said, that's anything I've ever started, and that goes back like I said to to around second grade.
To second grade. That's incredible.
And literally, most ideas that I get, I at least write down the idea somewhere. Like I said, now on my notes app on my phone, or if it's a poem, I love journals, I love pens, and so I'll start the line or the title or whatever in a journal, and if I get to it when I get to it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's I think almost every writer I know works like that, and everybody has like this. I have a drawer of shame that is kind of just loose pieces of paper all crammed together, and also the notes app on my phone is a very interesting place, I will say. Do you think? Here's a question for you. Do you think that being a teacher gives you an unfair advantage in the world of Kit Lit?
Yes, it does.
I knew it.
It does.
Darn it. Oh.
and vice versa, being a writer, gives me an advantage of being a language arts teacher, because
for
I
sure.
can take, what I do for my writing and apply it to what I'm teaching my students. Being a teacher, you're around that age group, you're around kids, and so it's very easy to get ideas, to get dialogue and things like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's so. Yeah. What do kids say these days? What's the? I don't even know.
It changes from year to year.
Oh, really? Oh man, I'm never gonna sound hip.
And
That is just freaking
I
Can
wild.
you tell us a little bit about what the book is about, though?
Alligator Jazz
Oh.
is about a blues playing alligator who decides to give up the blues and leave the swamp. And
Oh,
he goes to the city and finds success, but also conflict.